if it wasn't so early in the morning, I would have actually screamed, not at this ideology, but actually at the people, because I'm pretty sure every single one of them had the exact same thing when they read this chapter. And I can understand a little bit why they are frustrated, but I still cannot understand. But I still say to people, it's called an all-loving hero. It doesn't matter if it's a bad written character, or if it's a cringe-worthy stuff, or even if it's just a bit strange written like that. Sometimes a character just has an ideology that drives him to do just like that. It may not be experienced as an adult, but have you even thought about that? When the older you get, the more cynicism you get. Don't you realize that the real world drowns itself in positivism? I have become more negative the older I've gotten. So in a way, don't mock this, because we need this in the real world, which we will never ever have. I'm just saying. So what is it that I'm complaining about? Well, it's the Black Clover chapter 146. Basically, in a simple way to put it, it's a talk no jutsu, which everyone is very fond of. Yami gets forward as he sees Lich, who says that William is sleeping because, well, Yami is identifying him as William. Turns out that one eye of Lich is crying while the other is sweating. In a way, I guess that means William is still there. Marks him paralyzing, wonder what to do, but Jamia screams to him to get help. However, Lich says that the Magic Emperor is already dead, and as this teleporter guy comes to bring in Lord Lich, they proclaim they will never understand each other again. Unfortunately, Yami cannot stop them in time. While the Magic Emperor is slowly dying, he praises Yami for everything that he had become, but Yami says that I'm not a kid forever. But the Magic Emperor is also not worried that the next generation is good. Now, back to the fight against Melileo and Lyre. She keep on punches until Lyre decides to do a self-destruct magic and take with me. Asta, having none of that, managed to cut open a space with his anti-magic sword, and then in frustration punches Lyre, not because he was taking them all away, but simply because as don't throw your life away. Because Asta is a guy who do not like the fact that someone would throw away their lives needlessly for something like that. And then we get a half comical moment where he basically screams like, "What the hell is the matter with you guys? Can't you say we stole everything about you? But tell me your story and I'll listen to mine, and then you can decide if you want to selfishly die on me." So the most comical part is Melody just grabbing us and saying, "How dare you intrude in my fight?" I mean, in a moment, this is what a lot of people complain about. And why shouldn't they? They saw this plenty in Naruto. The only difference is that Asta do not have an annoying female voice. Although technically, his voice in the anime is a bit annoying, which is actually a little bit of a shame. I mean, I don't know why it became like that annoying. Mostly because I'm an aspiring voice actor myself, and I don't know when I hear that my voice is annoying. So saying to that say your voice is annoying might be a bit cruel. But it's a growing used to kind of voice. Some voices just fall right in. But the point is, but I got off topic. People do not like these kind of subjects because, well, because then Asta says we should be able to understand this other because we are same with them. We're angry at our most treasured things that have been hurt. As the light begins to dim in Magic Emperor Julius' eyes, he mentions that he just wanted to... It doesn't matter if they were noble, royalty, commoner or peasant, or even if it was a human. He wanted to create a country without discrimination. And Asta says the same thing. He just wants to have a country where everyone laughs together, which Melileo says that you're saying something outrageous. Liar for a moment seems to be amazed by that, because apparently someone said something similar a long time ago. If all will like you, perhaps. However, he also says, you cannot stop us now, as Lich gets closer to the magic tablet. Do they now have all the magic stones? Will hope burn strong, or will hatred in the end win? Well, if they place those magic stones, they will awaken as their true selves. So, in a way, I'm just saying, uh, as much as Asta's talk no jutsu would have been powerful, in the end, I think hatred will win, and we'll still see some fights. But yeah, this is my problem with you people. You never like these kind of speeches. I mean, I understand why the world do not like these kind of speeches, but I'm still saying, if the world had these kind of speeches in real world, we wouldn't be so cynical. So I'm just saying, suck it up and accept it already. But I'm also saying Black Clover's talk no jutsu was not as effective as the greater ones. But it's not supposed to be. That is not Black Clover's style. They're slowly trying to create their own one. Especially if the Magic Emperor is now gonna die. I'm just saying. So, in the end, I give a reason you suck speech to all the haters, although I still say to Black Clover they could have taken that a little bit better. People say that Asta is 14 years old and he doesn't know the world. Well, the thing is, do anybody know the world? Truly? And besides, a 14-year-old maybe not understand the world, but you have a pretty different perspective on how to understand the world. I prefer to say a 14-year-old doesn't understand that he might lose faith in the world. That's what I want to say. So I prefer he would hang on to that ideologically rather than surrender to it. So give me your thoughts if you have any.